$50,000 per month, 32 clients, 40 campaigns, all in a small country that most people can't find on a map. This is the exact funnel that I used to get agency clients in Slovakia. So the main problem with a small country or country, let's say 5-10 million people population, 20, 30, even 30 is not that big. So it's really small TAM, which is total addressable market. Let's say your ideal customer in your specific niche that every guru from the US and UK tell you to chase or to go for, to pick one niche and target that. It's really small market that you can reach out to and you can close. Therefore, every lead really matters. So your whole sales process needs to be really dialed in and nailed, because every lead you lose kind of makes you, well, your TAM slimmer and slimmer. So this is really big, and like I said, you cannot really copy US advice, not all of them at least. So I know that from my experience, because I've tried to copy some of them and it didn't work in our market or in Slovakian market. First thing first is meta ads. So the top of the funnel is of course platform that you can reach out to your potential customers. So like I said, with a smaller country, you have small audiences or like small audience, your frequency tends to rise faster, much faster than of course in a more broader market. You need to rotate your creatives much more often, and your targeting is tighter. So this is a really important thing, because this is a top of the funnel. Meta ads, I would say that it's the most important thing that helped us to scale our agency. Is really good thing to mention to our customers when I'm on a meeting with them, that we use basically the same that we recommend you to use, and we set up the campaigns in a similar way, not in the same way, because this is B2B, in most cases they are B2C. So, but you can say that from our experience, it is working and it is working for us, and we can get really great customers from the meta ads, and the comparison is really good. The second really important point, landing page. So of course you have different types of how you can get your potential clients to fill out the form. Either you can set up the campaign like with Meta lead form, which is not ideal, I would say. We've tried it, we tested it. Actually, we ran our campaigns and sent our traffic to this type of form, like for first 1 year or 1.5 years that we ran ads. It performed, depends on the season. One time it was really good, then it was worse, the quality and overall. So we decided to create really great landing page, which kind of filtrates your leads or your potential customers, and you don't get the crazy amount of them, but better quality. So I would say to increase your effectiveness with yourself, depends on if you have salesperson or not. I would really prefer and recommend you to go for a landing page. This is really important. I can share with you how our landing page looks like. Of course, we have landing page in English as well, because we kind of experimented with expanding into English-speaking countries. So we can share with you our landing page. Of course, we can share it with you with Slovak and Czech one as well, since we are on the Czech market as well. So the third step, really important one, is discovery call or discovery stage. This happens after your potential client, your lead, either book call through your landing page or your appointment setter, which I really recommend. It's part of the deal, but depends, you can do it yourself. Book you a meeting or discovery meeting with your prospect. So this is really a crucial one, because you can position your agency as the authority on the market on the discovery call. And I personally think the discovery call is the most important thing in the sales process, because you qualify your potential client or your potential lead. You ask several questions which can help you get as many buying signals as possible. You write them down, and then with presentation meeting you kind of repeat what they said. You check the client, actually qualify, like I said, if the service that they do, it's good for your strategy that you do. And this is a really important thing. You should be vocal and say, this discovery meeting is for us to have a discussion about your business. I need to see where you are at and if our strategy can help you. So this basically kind of like tells them that they need to be qualified for us, not all the other way. So it makes you authority on the market. Then at the end of the meeting, you can, at the discovery stage, you can say to them, okay, you qualify for that. Not with every client we go to the presentation meeting, but I would like to schedule a presentation meeting with you because you fit our strategy and we are confident that we can bring you amazing results. And you proceed to book your presentation meeting with them. So yeah, that's why I think discovery stage is really important for you to kind of prepare your presentation pitch and your close with your presentation meeting. Fourth step is presentation. So crucial, depends on your sales skills, but yeah, crucial because you are closing the client. You need to have your ROI calculated for them. So depends on your discovery meeting, you should already have everything in order for you to calculate potential ROI for them based on your average, let's say CPL, so cost per lead and conversion rate and everything with their numbers. So because there will be an objection, one or more, usually more, and you need to have your basically weapons ready for them. So, and weapons you can get from the discovery meeting. So where do they want to get with their company, and if they're able to do that without your strategy or performance marketing. So you need to be able to portray everything valuable for them and close them on the same call. So this is really crucial. You should be aiming for closing in your presentation meeting, because usually when you are not able to, and this is really important thing, you need to position yourself as specialist, and if you get with your client to a presentation meeting, they are really qualified and you really would love to work with them because you can do great things for them. So this is what you should tell your potential client, and you should be able to handle the objection and close them eventually on the presentation meeting. This is really important because from my experience, I have close rate about 50-55% with my agency, and basically like 75% or 80% of meetings that I wasn't able to close on the presentation meeting and handle the objection, it happened, and I wasn't able to close them on follow-up meeting. Of course, I schedule the follow-up. This is really important. This is key thing. If you get many objections and you kind of can't overcome them, you should look at your sales process and everything. If you have a good discovery meeting and you figure it out what they want to achieve and where they want to get to with their revenue, amount of clients, and everything depends on your niche. And if you do really good discovery, you should be able to close really high percentage of your presentation meetings, because you have presentation meeting with really qualified clients that you have experience with, and you can calculate ROI if they are not sure about the price and the return of investment and everything. So yeah. And fifth, really important point and stage of the funnel is upsell your existing clients, which is really crucial. If you are from a small country, you need to extract as much value and money from your existing happy clients as possible. That's why I told you in the beginning that we have 32 clients and 40 campaigns. We charge for every campaign and every location in our country in Slovakia. So when client is happy, your most important thing and task is to upsell this client and offer him more campaigns. Or let's say you work with healthcare or dentist and you run ads for implants, and then you can run ads and offer them if they are satisfied with their Invisaligns. This is just one example. Most of your clients will have more than just one core service, which will make sense for you to promote and get them more clients. Usually with, I would say, most of our clients, they have capacity for more potential clients, more paying clients. So it's up to us to over deliver for them with especially their first campaign, and be able to upsell them, so to sell them more services. Of course, you can adjust the price, not double what you're charging them right now for one campaign. That's what we usually do. We give them like 10-15% discount on both campaigns if they decide to go with one more. So this is how you can scale your current client base and get more revenue out of your existing clients, which I would say is the number one thing, how you can scale much faster and more with your current client base. So yeah, that's our 5 key funnel steps that we do in order to scale at the point that we are at right now, and we are doing the same thing as well right now. So this is the main thing. We also added YouTube ads, and we kind of cross-platform test the different platforms that we can promote our product and our services. So that's what we are doing right now. You can choose to do different things in a small country, but that's the core thing. If you would like me to talk about certain thing and topics more, let's say, like I said, maybe how our meta ad structure looks like, maybe how our landing pages look like, then maybe how my discovery stage looks like, what are the questions that I'm asking and everything, you just type it in the comment section and I'll be very keen to help you with everything that you need.